Book title: Financial Intelligence. Year of publication: 2026. Chapter 1: The Mindset of the Rich versus the Mindset that Keeps You Poor. It's not the money you make that creates your wealth, but your mindset about how to keep and grow it. Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. The way you see money determines everything: how much you earn, how much you keep, and how much you grow it. When you look at a rich person, what do you see? A luxury car, a large house, an expensive watch. But the truth revealed by Robert Kiyosaki in his famous book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, 1997, is all of these are just results. The real root of wealth cannot be seen with the eye. It is hidden inside the head, in the financial map drawn by your mind since childhood. T. Harv Eker confirms in Secrets of the Millionaire Mind: give 50 people the same amount of money and the same opportunities. After 5 years, you will find their financial situations are completely different. Some will have increased their wealth, some will have stayed the same, and some will be broke. The only difference is their internal financial program. This leads us to the most important question: why do people differ so much in how they deal with money? The answer: it is not circumstances, but mindset. What science says: a study conducted by Cambridge University in 2018 showed that a person's financial habits are formed by 70% before the age of 7 through observing parents and the surrounding environment. In other words, your financial program was written before you learned to read. 2. A true story: 2 men and 1 opportunity. Let's tell a true story about 2 men from the city of Mansoura in Egypt. The names are pseudonyms, but the details of the story are real. Ahmed, 30 years old, is a government employee with a salary of 4,000 Egyptian pounds. Khalid, 32 years old, works as a taxi driver with a variable salary between 3,000 and 6,000 Egyptian pounds. In 2019, both men received an offer from a relative to participate in a small online clothing resale business, each paying 5,000 Egyptian pounds as a share. The project was simple: buy in bulk from the Friday market, photograph the products, and post them on Facebook. What happened? Ahmed said, 5,000 Egyptian pounds is a lot. What if I lose it? My salary barely covers my needs. I'll stay in my comfortable job. If the project were 100% guaranteed, everyone would join. Khalid said, 5,000 Egyptian pounds equals a month of hard work in the taxi. But what if the project succeeds? I'll try. The worst case is I lose the money and go back to the taxi. The best case, I double my income. The result after 3 years, 2022. The clothing business grew from a Facebook page to 3 physical branches and an online store. Khalid now earns more than 25,000 Egyptian pounds per month and has left the taxi for good. He bought his own car. Ahmed is still in his job. His salary is now 5,200 Egyptian pounds after 3 years and 2 promotions. Yet he still complains about rising prices and the high cost of living. A powerful question arises. Was Ahmed lazy? No, he was a diligent employee. Was Khalid smarter? Not necessarily. But Khalid possessed something Ahmed lacked: a willingness for calculated risk-taking. The ancient Chinese sage says, the man who says he cannot and the man who says he can are both correct. Jim Rohn, the most famous personal development coach in America, adds, if you offered 10 people a chance to build wealth, 6 wouldn't notice the opportunity, 3 would notice it but do nothing, and only 1 would take action. That one person makes all the difference.